You know, blockchain is generally thought of as Bitcoin, but actually blockchain is much more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a really important innovation, but blockchain and its uses are going to go far beyond digital currencies and cryptocurrencies. In fact, although that was a really important innovation, the most important way that it's going to affect people's lives is actually something called distributed ledger. Distributed ledger is a way of storing information and data much more securely than you can currently do it in a centralized database structure. And it's also much easier to share that information with just the people that need that particular kinds of information.
Blockchain's about distributing data and computer services across a wide network, so everybody who's a participant on that network can check the data and check that everybody is being honest on that network. Today is going through a very interesting transformation. It's going from a period of being relevant to computer scientists and academics to a period of being relevant to real-world industry, whether it's oil companies, whether it's autonomous vehicles, or whether it's banking and financial services. The kind of problems people are facing is trust, so consortiums of organisations, getting them to trust each other and to be able to work in collaborative ways. It's also being able to reassure people that their data and their services being provided to them are safe and secure. So the traditional approach to keeping data and services secure has to build secure systems higher and higher and higher. It's building the walls of security around servers. These are often called firewalls. So these are just security walls to keep bad actors out and to keep the good services and the data in.
So Atlas City has developed a new style of distributed ledger, which we call the Catalyst Ledger. And the Catalyst Ledger will make it very easy for individuals and companies and organizations, governments, to adopt distributed ledger technology.
Catalyst Ledger has been designed specifically to tackle these challenges, to make sure, for instance, that this distributed ledger would be accessible to all, therefore would be low cost to access and to use. It should also allow anyone to contribute their computing resources and not discriminate upon how much you can offer to the network.
They won't have to change the way that they do things today. Rather, the applications that they currently use can be effectively and quickly and easily put onto a distributed ledger platform. That means that companies are going to be able to save costs, store their data more securely, make it easier to share just relevant information with the relevant parties.
Atlas City have developed their own technology which is able to do a lot of the things that Bitcoin and Ethereum can't do. So it's scalable, it's fast, and as the network gets bigger it doesn't become bloated or slow down or become less scalable. You know, true peer-to-peer transactions with identity, with privacy or without privacy. So it's not just going to be a store of value like Bitcoin. It's really going to have real-world uses and be suitable for enterprise.
When we speak to enterprise clients, we try not to use the word Bitcoin or blockchain. We just look at what advantages that this has to them as a company. So what problems does it solve? And we approach it from their perspective because they don't care the name of the technology or how it works as long as it solves a problem for them. So that's where we approach it. So we say we can provide, you know, a platform that does X, Y, and Z, and it solves these issues for you as a business. And then they're like, okay, now they're more interested. And then when you go into the more technical aspects, then we say, okay, it works like this. And then we go into the whole education process of what a blockchain is, how it functions, and how we're kind of different to a typical blockchain.
Blockchain is the technological front behind decentralization, and as such, it is probably going to be not only a disruptive technology, but an answer to a lot of challenges that we face from a societal point of view, but also an environmental point of view. For instance, imagine a medical record. You might want to store a medical record on a distributed database so that you have no single point of failure, so you have a proper replication of your record across the globe. Yet, you could encrypt that data using a secret key shared between the patient and the doctor so that only those two individuals can access the record and actually read through it. Yet, it is spread on all the network, it's shared among all the computer, and offers certain resilience, as well as the guarantee that the record cannot be used or tampered with.
So they are a new platform, a new protocol. And if you see all the existing protocols, there's one big issue everyone wants to achieve, which is scalability, but at the same time distribution, decentralization. And Atlas City found a perfect fit or perfect way to combine both of these needs, which are actually not that easy. This protocol is very powerful, even that powerful that you can put existing centralized application on top of this protocol and decentralize them with that.
At Atlas City, we're also looking at technologies even today that will protect the distributed ledger, will protect Catalyst Ledger from quantum computing. We're not there today because quantum computing is not quite here, but we are already looking at the technologies that we can bring into the ledger to make sure that it's secure even from quantum computing.
At Atlas City, we've designed Catalyst to be an entire new digital ecosystem that would fit in tomorrow's world. We live at a time of change where disruptive technologies such as DLT, artificial intelligence and quantum computing will shape tomorrow's world. We hope for Catalyst to help build the future in an eco-friendly and human-friendly way.
The future for the industry is actually very bright, very promising, because it's so relevant to so many industries. And Atlas City is going to remain relevant through our Catalyst series of products. So we're looking to make real products, real services relevant to our customers. And so it's not just about the science and the technology, it's about solving real world problems.